too long.
It's too long. How many weeks should it be?
4.
4 weeks, okay. And what do you think, Ethan? How many weeks should it be?
A bit.
Just a bit? A bit more or a bit less?
A bit more.
A bit more, okay. So we've already got...
He doesn't want to go to school this year.
Okay.
This year.
Do you want to go to school? When you go back to school, you're looking forward to it? What year are you going to be in?
3.
Year 3, okay. Okay, and what year are you going to be in when you go back to school?
Nursery.
What is it?
Nursery.
Nursery, okay. Okay, are the school holidays too long? That's what we're talking about. We've got a new face over here. Tell us your name.
Hello, I'm Margot.
Margot, I'm going to hit you with a round of applause.
Thank you.
And thanks for the coffees and the chips.
Yeah, no problem. Apparently very quickly done in air fryer. I don't have an air fryer, but a lot of people are talking about it.
Well, we're talking about the school holidays. Are they too long?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't have any children, and it's been a long time since I've been a child, you know, experiencing summer holidays. But they were kind of probably the right size, the right length. The right length.
I know the photographer man is not talking, but what do you think? The school holidays too long, too short? About right? Too long. How long should they be?
What are they? 6 weeks? Maybe 3 weeks?
3 weeks. Okay. Should it be 3 weeks? Okay. What do you think? 3 weeks? Would that be about right? You say yes. You're happy with 3 weeks. What about you? 3 weeks? Oops. I'll come back to you on that one. What did you say? 3 weeks? Would that be about right?
Yeah, 3 weeks will be perfect.
Okay, yeah.
But you know, when I was a child and I was at school, particularly in primary school, or maybe when I was like their age, I mean, school was so much fun. There was almost like a different type of holiday. They're kind of like, it's a long holiday because you go and see your friends and that kind of stuff.
So school was like being on holiday?
Yeah, exactly. So it was just something slightly different. Like for the duration of the summer, you had like the holidays where it was hot, but going to school was just fun. It wasn't like holiday, but it was fun. And holiday was fun. So everything was fun when you're a child. When I was a child.
Is school fun for you?
It is fun.
It is fun. Do you find nursery fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did you find school fun when you were at school?
Obviously, yeah. How she said, like we are excited, like when holiday time we're bored because we can't go anywhere. Like when parents take in, we have lots of gossip for the school. We'll be ready, like Monday school start. We can't wait. And when you go to school, we have to say like I did this, and I missed all of my friends. And school is always excited. Like when I finished my primary, I was about to cry because I don't want to miss my friends because my friends going different school, so I don't want to miss them. So that's,
I mean, do you think the primary school was more fun than the secondary school?
Secondary school is too tough for me because it's too pressure, and primary is.
Sorry, just getting the levels right. You love school?
I love school, and there's a secondary school nearby. So when I finish primary,
you're gonna go straight there.
I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know most of the people who are there because most of my class is going.
Okay. Yep.
When I was at school, like I think when I was coming back from the holidays into like the new year, I wasn't ever sure whether I'm going to be in the same class with the same classmates, because often what they would do during the summer, they would reshuffle the class, and it was always exciting, like who's going to be the new person joining, or whatever, like how big is the class is going to be. And every year other groups didn't get it, but my group always got like new people or people who didn't pass to the next level, so they had to repeat.
Right.
So my class was always changing. There was always someone new, and I was really excited. Yeah, I thought it was exciting. Maybe it wasn't exciting for the new people. Maybe they were a bit like, who are these guys? Because we already knew each other, but I was excited about them.
Okay, I mean, it seems like to me that everyone's saying the best thing about school is the friends, is meeting new people, meeting friends. Do you agree with that?
I would agree with that. And they've made some kind of like lasting impressions, like the friends. Like for instance, this guy. I mean, the sad thing is that I'm not so much friends with people that I went to primary and secondary school with. I sometimes see them when I go back home to Poland and, you know, just visit, because we all were from the same area. But the minute you move away, you just lose your friends, you know? Or maybe you grow new friends. You have new friendships. But I remember this guy. He came to our class, like late primary school. And he was this ginger boy. He was very confident, but people were bullying him for his ginger hair. But he was just like, he was very tough. And I remember, like, the teacher was like, "Guys, are you making notes?" And and they said to this boy, like, "Are you making notes?" And he said, "I'm just remembering stuff. What did he say? He said, "I'm a freelancer," or something like this. And I was like, wow, he talked back to teachers. I thought that was bold.
Yeah. Okay. So we're talking about friends. We're talking about school. How important are friends? And what happens if you moved to a different area? Does that? Do you miss those people? You were saying you miss the people when you moved to the secondary school. Are you still in touch with? Yeah.
Like my primary school friend, I'm getting in touch with them, but I miss them because. And
where was your primary school?
This is back home in Bangladesh. My all of friends, like they are in different countries.
Okay.
Some of them in Europe, some of them is America, some of them in Bangladesh. So we still get in touch, and we make a plan. Like this October, we are going for like 1 week holiday.
Yeah.
All this.
So you're meeting, you're having a reunion.
Yeah, a reunion. Like we try every 1 year or 2 years.
That's
like
nice.
we have 22 friends. We try at least 15, 16 friends to get together.
Oh, that's really nice. And where is the reunion going to be?
Sorry?
Where is it going to be, your reunion?
Reunion, this time we are going Egypt.
Oh wow, nice. Nice, okay. Yeah. Fair enough, as we say. Yeah.
But oh god, is your friend over there? Do you know your friend from school, or where do you know your friend from?
I just looked to the side and I saw Bly.
Yeah.
Say hi to Bly.
Come and join us. This is Talkaoke Pop-Up Talk Show. We're talking about school holidays. How long should the school holidays be? Adults are saying it should be 3 or 4 weeks. And so, what do other people think? Oh, you think it should be a week? Okay, come and sit down. Come and get involved in this. We have got Assam. What's it? Alam, yeah. And we've got Muskan and Iksan. And tell us your name.
Harley.
Yep.
Harrison.
Yeah.
Layla. Aveley.
What's it?
Aveley.
Aveley.
Yeah.
Come and sit down. Come and get involved in this. I'm just going to do a quick round. Okay, so you've already said school holidays. What, are you going to stick with 4 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. How long should school holidays be? Are they too long? Too short?
Too long. Too long.
You say too long? What do you say?
2 years.
2 years. Wow. Okay. School holidays 2 years. Okay. Yeah.
10 months.
10 months. How long?
5 years.
5 years. Okay. How old are you? How old are you?
He's only 5.
5?
So I mean, that would mean you go back to school when you're 10.
Yeah.
Would that work? Yeah, it's working for you. Okay. Okay. Tell us your name.
Tobias.
Tobias and
Asti.
Asti. How long should school holidays be?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say about 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Okay. So what are you nodding?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Okay. Why is 6 weeks too long?
We just start fighting and arguing.
Come on, we'll give you a round of applause. Okay, give us a final thought.
For school holiday.
Anything. What are you thinking?
At the moment, enjoy my life with my kids. That's it.
So even though you having to take time off work, you're enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so it can actually be fun to be on holiday with your kids as well. Okay, thanks very much.
This is a mic question.
We got a mic question. It's okay. You can talk on a mic. It's okay. Are you?
No, that's right. What frequency are you on?
What frequency? We're on 2 frequencies. We are on 863.1.
That's good.
And 864.9.
Right, we're 606 and 613.
Okay, we're not gonna be a problem. Okay, what about school holidays? How long should they be?
12 weeks.
About 13 years.
13 years, okay. All right.
I think when you're 13, then if you haven't learned to read by then, but with the
Yeah.
internet, you don't really need school.
Okay, so once you're 13, you go on holiday for 13 years.
But do pirates even go to school? I'm just curious because I just don't have that knowledge.
School of life.
School of life.
It's ongoing.
Is that within the School of Hard Knocks?
I don't know, I think you can learn from everything. You're learning every day. No one
Yeah.
ever stops learning,
Okay.
but school's not always the best place to do it.
Okay, so all right, can you tell us what you're doing here today? What?
We are doing a show out in the middle there in about 20 minutes or something, half an hour.
Yeah.
And it's it's just the taxi turns up, everything happens, and then hopefully it drives off at the end.
Okay.
If not, we'll get some help from everyone to get it started.
Yeah, okay. All right. So hopefully we won't get taken for a ride, or maybe we will get taken for a ride. I don't know. Okay, we're looking forward to that. So where are we going to go with this? School holidays. Our taxi driver said 13 years. What do you think? That's even more than 10 years. Or you said 5 years. Someone else said 10 years. I can't remember.
10 months.
10 months. Yeah.
No, but I mean, this may be a stupid question,
Yeah.
but for you guys, what is the difference between being on holidays and being at school? Is school tough? Like, what is holiday better? Or is like...
Why is holiday better?
Because you get to enjoy the...
Yeah. What kind of things do you do in holidays that you can't do when you're at school? You've been. Where have you been?
Go to the arcade.
We went to the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a button for that. It is this one. Okay. All right. So you've already had fun. You have more fun when you're on holiday. Could you have like a learning arcade? Would that work? What do you think?
No.
Yeah, you don't think so? What do you think on this side?
No.
No, that wouldn't work. So, I mean, what do other people think of this? Could you combine holidays and school more if you're on holiday for 5 years? The taxi driver man said you're going to learn anyway.
Yeah, I think he's got a point because you can learn. Yeah, exactly. You can learn something every day. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
Okay. Do you learn every day? Have you learned while you've been on holiday? Have you learned anything?
No.
No. Have you learned anything?
No.
Have you learned anything?
No.
Have you learned anything?
No.
No. Have you learned anything?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
Swim.
You've learned to swim. Oh right. Where did you learn to swim?
Clacton.
Oh wow. Okay, so you've actually learned to swim. Okay, so you have learned something. Okay, you're saying potentially they might have learned something.
They do learn every day.
Grab the mic because I'm getting a sore arm. Oh, come and sit down. Even better. Yes. We didn't even get your name. What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Okay, so you're saying they do actually learn.
Yeah, but there's learning on video games.
Yeah. Okay.
12 years old to swim.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Harrison, did you taught Tobias to swim?
Okay, so you're actually not only learning, but you're actually teaching as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're actually teaching people as well as potentially. Are you learning how to teach people to swim?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are learning something. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
I've got a question for people who can swim or teach other people to swim. If somebody's scared of, doing it, like, what do you say to them?
Okay.
How do you get over the
How do you
fear?
overcome the fear? That's a really good question. How do you overcome the fear of swimming? Hello, this is Talkaoke. We're talking about should the school holidays be longer or shorter? We've had a range from 1 week over here to 13 years, somebody said the school holidays should be.
10 weeks.
10 weeks, okay. Okay, so a bit longer. Okay, it's interesting different people. And do kids learn when they're on holiday? That's what we're talking about here. And now we're talking about if you're teaching someone to swim, what about the fear? How do you get them to deal with the fear?
Just let them do it.
Just let them do it? Do you encourage them? Do you just push them a little bit? What do you do?
Encourage them.
Encourage them. How do you encourage them?
Like teaching how to motivate them.
Okay, oh, that's interesting. All right, so you're actually teaching them, you're encouraging them. Has anyone else taught anybody anything?
No, I mean what you're saying is kind of like, because swimming is like a physical thing, but you like talking to the psychology. It's like you kind of encourage them, kind of make them change. I don't know, almost like the mindset to like let go of fear. But I don't think I ever taught anyone to swim. But
can you swim?
I can swim, yeah. But
can you swim?
Can you swim?
No,
oh,
okay.
You can't.
We've got
Okay.
our photographer, good at taking photos, can't swim. Okay.
What is swimming good for anyway?
Yeah, is it worthwhile? What is the point of learning how to swim?
It keeps you moving and fit.
Okay, keeps you moving and fit. Okay, we've got a new face to the table. I've kind of half forgotten people's names anyway, so we do it around the names. My name's Mikey. What's your name?
Honor.
Honor, and we have got Carly.
Harley.
Harley. What is it?
Harrison.
Harley and Harrison. And what was it?
Layla,
that's right. And
Aveley.
yeah, and Tobias and Asti and
I'm Margot.
And then Mikey, and we've got Lisa over there. And the moment we're talking about school holidays, should they be longer? Should they be shorter? So we've got a range from 1 week to 13 years at the moment.
13 years.
You think 13 years?
13 years is a bit much.
It's a bit too long, yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you put your school holidays? What sort of
I
number?
think we're doing pretty well. My school, we've
Yeah.
got an extra, I want to say, half an hour on every Monday, but that means our holidays get to be a week longer, and I'd say it's a good trade-off.
Okay, well, all right, so you're doing a trade-off. You've negotiated half an hour on a Monday, and then you get a whole week at the end of to 7 weeks?
To every, so every time most schools would have a 1 week holiday, we get an extra week off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think you should talk to your school to do that? You say no?
No.
No, you think that's a bad deal?
Yeah. But then they go back to school for like 6 weeks and they've got 2 weeks off. Yeah.
I've got a better idea. So everything that you learned during the holiday period gets deducted from your school time. So if you had a very kind of, if you're learning a lot of stuff, like for instance,
Tobias learn how to swim.
yeah, he should then be
Get some credits.
yeah, some credits. So you can spend them on days off, or I don't know, holiday tokens, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when you've got holiday, you can actually
You're entitled to an extra day of school because you learnt to swim?
No.
No, okay, all right. That's a definite. Okay, where we're going to go with this, we're talking about learning to swim, we're talking about teaching and learning because Harrison, come and join us. How long should school holidays be? How many weeks? Not going to answer that. Harrison's taught Tobias how to swim. And you've learned how to teach people how to swim. Should you get days off school for this?
Yes.
How many days off would you say?
14.
14, okay. 14 years, you're maybe saying, okay. All right, so what do other people think? What do you think? Have you taught anybody anything?
I've got a little sister. I can also sometimes I do our homework with her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you actually teach her stuff?
Yeah.
Do you think you should get, like, that could be credits for actually...
I feel as if I'm doing that in my own personal time. I'm choosing to do that with my own goodwill, you know?
What about this idea if you learn in the school holidays that you could actually get more time off school?
Well, at my year, right, I'm going into year 11.
Yeah.
As you need as much as you can possibly learn, you know.
Right, so you're on like full learning capacity.
Yeah, I feel as if the more days I have off, the less I'm going to get on my GCSEs.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you're year 11. Let's just go around and get some years. What year are you?
2.
2.
5.
You're going to 5.
See, year 6.
Yeah.
You what?
Year 1.
Yeah.
Year 8.
23.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So, do you still have fun at school? Oh, hello. We're on the main thing. Hello. We're not supposed to be on there. Well, we're talking about should the school holidays be longer or shorter? And what people around the table are saying is 13 years. School holidays could be 13 years. But other people are saying 1 week. That's where we are at the moment.
2 years. More to teach that for 2 years.
No.
2 years. What do people think?
No.
No.
Yes. No.
Don't think so.
Okay, all right, there you go.
Longer than 2 years. 6 years.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
No, 100. 100.
100 years, okay.
But you know about teaching, like for instance, because you're doing my GCSEs, like I've got a friend. He's been for his first primary school, secondary school. Then he studied something else. He's very, very clever, but because he's spent all this time learning, he doesn't have any social skills.
Right.
So what that means is like you go out with him, and he just doesn't know how to behave with other people.
Right,
And
so he spent too long learning.
I think
And not enough time.
I think it's maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's obviously very good to be learning things, and if you want to be a lawyer or something like this or doctor, that just takes a long time. But I think in terms of education, it's also like human interaction, which is something that maybe you can learn on holidays. You know, how to be with a group of people, how to listen, how to be helpful and stuff.
The arcades.
How to play the arcades and how to overcome your fear, how to be good with like losing in arcades, you know.
Yeah.
But like these kind of human skills, like people skills, you can't learn that at school, I don't think.
Okay, can you learn people skills at school? What do you think?
I feel as if it's the duty of the school to teach you all that, because you're there like, as a kid at least, you're there most of the time, and it's kind of their responsibility to teach you these things as well as what you're actually learning.
Be teaching you some social skills.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you agree with that?
Lisa was just saying they only teach you how to be with that age. That's it. Yeah, not older.
Okay, so you don't learn to sort of hang out with older people. Come on, Lisa, grab the mic. Yes, you can. Let's give Lisa a round of applause. Come on, yeah. So I think it's an excellent point though, because you're kind of stuck. Do you? When you're at school, do you talk to people from? I mean, you've got your sister. What year is your sister in?
My sister's going into year 5.
I mean, do you ever talk to anyone else from year 5?
Not much.
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea that you should actually talk to older and younger people at school?
I think it's nice to see what other people think through the years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just a good range of ideas from them.
Okay, so maybe get different ideas from different ages. That's a really good point. Yep.
But we were talking to a group of girls yesterday, and it was just the conversation went, what makes you feel old, which I know is a bit bonkers when you talk to like young girls, but they said that actually what makes them feel old, but in a nice way, is that when they get a chance to explain something to their younger siblings and stuff like that. So I think you're completely right. You know, it's
so
kind
that's
of
what Harrison did in a way.
Yeah. Just
so
different interactive.
So maybe you could do more teaching. We could expand this idea of teaching. What kind of things? Okay, we've got swimming from you. What about you, Layla? What could you teach to younger people? Come on, there must be something.
What Tyler, didn't you? Because she didn't like going on all the park.
Okay, so you went to Wat Tyler and you taught somebody something. What did you teach her?
Go down the big slide.
How to go down the big slide. Okay, so you've taught something there. And once again, it's also about fear, isn't it? It's about that encouraging people to actually face their fear, like you did with the water. Are you off? If you want to, just give us a final thought, because we need to know what. I guess we need to steer. What are the big subjects for today? Give us a final thought before you go, Tobias. Final thoughts. What are you looking forward to today?
I don't know.
Okay, exploring. I'm going to put that down too. Final thought, Asti?
3 weeks left till they go back to school. Woohoo!
Okay, looking forward to when they go back.
I don't want
Okay,
that.
final thought?
Mine's 3 weeks.
Have fun.
What are you looking forward to today?
Playing with my toys.
Okay, rides, yeah. Are there any rides here today? Maybe there's a donkey or something, I don't know yet. Final thought, you still not got one? Final thought?
Playing my Xbox when I get home.
Okay, so you can't wait till you get home?
Yes.
Okay, final thought?
The same thing.
You want to play on the Xbox? So what game are you going to play? What one?
Minecraft, of course.
Minecraft, okay. Lisa, come and join us. This is Talkaoke. We need some customers because we've just lost most of them, but we've still got Honor, and we hopefully got you. Come and join us. Yes. Anyway, this is Talkaoke. Where do we want to take this conversation?
Yeah, I think I quite like this subject of different ages, mixing, because when I was at school, they were saying that don't hang out with younger people, like with older kids, because they'll teach you bad stuff. But that's not necessarily true. Obviously, there are some like naughty kids or whatever, but I think I think the only time that I managed to kind of like hang out with older people is when older young people was when I was doing this like church thing, like it was like a church club or something, because a lot of my friends were in that church club, so I went there because of them. But then there was like lots of different ages just like doing stuff together, and when I think about it now, I think I was actually really good.
Okay, so hanging out with different age groups is good, you learn a lot. I mean, should it just be restricted to school age, or should it be like older groups as well? I remember we took this Talkaoke table in Basildon to the old people's home, and that went down really well with the Basildon Academy.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't know. Any thoughts on this, Anna?
Well, I've got, I think, 7 siblings of like varying ages. I'm a bit. I think I'm
Are you in the middle, at the beginning?
I think I'm the 3rd oldest, I want to say.
Right.
And so all my life I've had a lot of experience at different ages.
Yeah.
Right. So I've got a stepbrother who's my age, but younger because he's in August.
Yeah.
I've got 2 stepbrothers who are older than me.
Yeah.
One's one's just done year 11, and one's like 18, got a job and all.
Right.
I've got 2 half brothers who were born, I want to say one was born February this year and one was born July last year. Nope,
Right.
July? Yeah, he's just on 1, which is crazy to
so
me.
you've got a whole range from adult all the way through to baby.
Yeah, so...
And do you feel like you learn from all of them?
Of course, yeah. I mean, just some of the stuff I hear, like my little sister, she's 9? Just some of the stuff I hear her say, it's crazy that it's interesting to see the way she thinks.
What kind of things do you get from her that you just new perspective, I suppose, or what?
I mean, priorities, right? When you're her age, a lot of stuff is, differently important, right? Her main focus is, what game she's gonna play,
Okay,
and it's just
like these young...
yeah.
They can't wait to get home and be on their Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just crazy to think,
Yeah.
that was me once.
Okay. Yeah.
So you kind of have like the experience of different generations. I saw it was like a Instagram video where you get a mom who's a millennial, and you've got like Generation Alpha, I think, which is like
Generation Alpha, yeah.
that's very, very young. Like, not babies, but like young people, children.
Born in the teens and the 20s.
Yeah, gosh, imagine that. And they were, and they compare different words, and I'm like, wow, you can really hear that the language has evolved. It's really changed. And people just like, maybe they've got different priorities, maybe it's age related, maybe it's just the world that we live in related, because I think the world was a little bit different when we were younger and stuff like that. But yeah, like the language evolves as well, because where's the sus for suspicious? The riz for... Yeah, exactly. Then we've got
at least I'm keeping up.
Riz, which I can't remember what
Riz.
Riz
What does Riz mean? Yeah.
It's short for charisma. It's like,
Okay, really?
Putting the moves on someone is giving them the riz.
Giving them the Riz. Wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Yeah.
I'm learning as well.
Glad I'm able to
Looks
give
like
some
we've got a
insight.
couple of people that are going to come and join us. This is Talkaoke Pop-Up Talk Show. How long do you think the school holiday should be? Forever. Come and join us. We've got Honor, we've got Margot, I'm Mikey. Yeah, you can do it. And right now we're talking about what's the new language of
Riz.
of the young people. Riz. I need to get some Riz, obviously, to get some more people over. Put some Riz on, yeah.
But there was another word which this kid was saying, which is I'm not gonna remember what the word is, but it's a word for the chiseled jawline. Apparently, it's a big. You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe it's chiz as well as Riz. Chiz. Yeah, go on. So you know all of this?
Yeah, God,
Yeah.
I do. It makes me feel
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's called mewing. It's you put the tongue to the back of the throat, and it makes your jawline pop out and appear more sharp. Yeah,
Mewing.
and so people will do this for hours to just try and get a very sharp jawline. It's become like a practice online.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy what people think of.
Mewing. So where do they get this from?
No, well, No idea really. It's all it emerges from like the little corners of the internet, and then one person brings it out of the corner, and now it's in the spotlight, and now everyone's using the word. Right? That's how all these things happen. It's all from little micro groups, and it just expands across the
That's
internet.
called mewing.
Yeah, mewing.
Where is the word coming from then?
Oh, wrong one.
Like,
That's mewing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it made up word?
I think so.
Maybe it comes from.
Maybe it's from cats.
Not known for the
Yeah.
Cats don't have a chiseled jawline. It's
No.
They've got a very minor.
They're very fluffy, aren't they?
Okay. All right. So maybe we could do a mewing workshop here on Talkaoke. Yep.
My friend is an artist, and now and then he puts like different weird videos online. But he's put out a lot of videos, and none of them really were flying as much as the last one, where he pretends. He goes into Weatherspoons and he hoovers the carpet, and he says, "I love England." So he's Polish like me. So I love England so much, and I love British pubs, and but the best thing about them is the carpet, so I voluntarily go to my local Weatherspoons and hoover the carpet. And he's got like a million views, and he's like, I don't know what happened. So it's true, the corners of the internet, they just bring out all sorts of stuff.
So it's gone and hoovered in the Weatherspoons. Did he bring his own hoover, or did he use their...
I think he did. Right. And then people were saying, like, people were commenting like, oh, I've got the same hoover, or like, oh, I like this carpet. It's like, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so basically what I'm picking up here is that you, in a way, it's kind of original, but it's also quite...
It's familiar for
It's
people.
quite familiar, exactly. It's original but familiar, and that's the secret.
That's basically the key. Is you got to do something no one would ever think of with things that they think of regularly. It's just a great way to. It's the formula.
Have you seen any good memes recently?
None that come to the top of my head. Usually, what it is, it's an image of just something ridiculous. Once it was a Smurf-like creature with a cat face, with a bindle, and usually it's ridiculous images paired with even more ridiculous songs, and then for a week that'll be all you ever see online, and then it'll just go never to be heard of again. It's these flash sensations that just keep reappearing. Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, so it's a little bit... Come and join us! Hello! Come over here. Tell us what you're doing. What's with the green T-shirt?
They're good for the back.
Yeah. It says here to help, but they're not helping me. Yeah.
I know, really.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. I think like the more ridiculous, the better. I think there's a bit of science actually behind it. If something's like really nonsensical, our brain treats it like sweets. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this sounds like stupid.
So in a way, the more nonsensical it is, the more
memorable.
Wants to engage.
Yeah, it's like junk food for the brain, something like that. That's why these things are trending. Okay. Like, why is this kid doing Gucci Gang song to his grandma's, like, trending? But I've got it stuck in my head. You didn't ask me about my favourite meme, but I think this is the one. I don't think it's my favourite, but that's the one that can't get out of my head. Gucci Gang.
Should we be dropping Talkaoke and starting a meme factory?
Yeah, but like you'd need like I don't know, like a selection, like a random wheel of objects and images, and just like spew out most stupid things.
Okay, so you get like almost like kind of one of those kids' games. You just get random objects. Yeah. I mean, how would it work? I mean, what do you think about this? Is it a good idea? I mean, is there any point to making a meme factory? Oh yeah, go on.
I mean, I think you can have a factory, but I think the part of this amazing thing about memes is that they just happen almost by accident. Like the girl who did the I'm looking for a guy in finance. Apparently, she's been like putting stuff out all the time, and then she made this. And on the back of that song, or there wasn't even a song, it was just like a little rhyme thing. I'm looking for a guy in finance.
Yeah.
And she had a record deal offered to her. She can't sing, but because she created this meme, she's now like making a lot of money. It's mad.
Okay, just because she posted, I'm looking for a guy in finance.
Viral. I think David Guetta had made a remix of it, and everybody listened to it. Even Paris Hilton, when she was doing her DJ set, because she's a DJ now, she used it, and people loved it because it's familiar.
Okay, are you familiar with I'm looking for a guy in finance?
So what happens usually is that there'll be an original one, and then loads of other people will see it. They'll think it's funny, and then they'll make little parodies or spoofs.
Yeah.
So will be like, and sometimes it is a bit of a mix of people doing it ironically and unironically, but you'll kind of be able to tell whether they're doing it.
It doesn't really matter if you're ironic or non-ironic. Okay, so we've got the ice cream factory there. We've got the meme factory here.
Do we want some ice cream?
I don't know. Maybe we do want some ice cream.
I don't know if I've got enough cash.
How did you pay for these chips and coffee?
I pay with cash, yeah, of course. But I've got £4 left.
Okay, maybe we can talk. We can talk to the ice cream people. Maybe we could promote the ice cream to our huge audience. And then we can make a deal with the ice cream people. I don't know. Or maybe they take cards. Who knows? Who knows? But where are we going to go with this? We're talking about a meme factory. Is there any point in creating a meme factory? Is that going to be the job of the future? Honor, when you, when you finish at school, will you be going to work in a meme factory?
No, I do a lot of musical theatre. I've done a few shows.
Yeah.
Right now I'm Hans in Frozen. And then...
Who in Frozen?
Hans, the villain.
The villain?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't actually seen Frozen. I know we're next to the ice cream store, but I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah.
I've got a question. Are you related to is it Cobham? No. Corringham. No, what's that one? There's like a performance. Corringham. Performance arts. No, it's not Corringham. It's like...
Conningham.
No, it's between Cobham and Corringham.
Cobingham.
No, it's not.
There's a place near here that's got a musical theatre school.
No, I started off in a place called Creative Blast Performing Arts Academy,
right.
And I did a few shows there.
Yeah.
In which I think I did Little Shop of Horrors and I did Cinderella.
Yeah.
I did the dentist and I played the fairy godmother in that because luscious locks back here.
Yeah.
Then after that I did We Will Rock You, which is a musical with all the Queen songs in it. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
With a company called Rare Productions. That was my first one doing those, and then I've got my next one in a few months with Rare Productions. They're doing a Tinkerbell, and I got Captain Hook in that, so I'm quite excited for that. What else?
Well, I mean, that sounds like a lot anyway, but I mean, maybe we could run by the idea of Park Run the musical.
Oh yeah, maybe, because we were here earlier on this year and we were doing Talkaoke, and then a few people were talking about, we don't go to theatre, whatever. But then we had these students from this college that I just can't remember what it's called now.
I thought it was Corringham.
Maybe it's Corringham, but anyway, and then somehow we came up with an idea for a musical, Park Run the musical.
Yeah.
Do you run? Do you run?
Are you a runner?
Are you a runner?
Okay, so this is what you've walked into Talkaoke. It's a pop-up talk show. At the moment, we're talking about musical theatre, but we can talk about anything. And we're actually talking about the last time we landed in Thurrock. People came up with an idea for a musical, which I think Margot was just going to run by you. So we've got Margot, we've got Honor. Tell us your name.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Kyle. Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kaya.
Kaya. Okay. Kaya. Okay, I'm Mikey. And at the moment we're just going to stand by Kaya because we've got this idea for a musical which was generated by the people of Thurrock, albeit the people of Chadwell St Mary.
But yeah, so the plot of the Park Run the musical will be like people kind of gathering together. There's going to be a love story. There may be a villain, so maybe there's a part for you there, Honor. And then somebody loses the trainer in the mud, and there's a helicopter. There's some kind of drama going on. Somebody's like running backwards or something. Like if you run, there's something with the time bending.
Reverse time. They're running backwards to try and reverse time.
They were running to reverse time. So anyways, it was a bit abstract. I think it's got legs because it's a park run.
But it's basically a musical set around a race. Do you think it could work? You say yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Are you into theatre and drama?
Kind of.
Yeah. What is your kind of speciality? Do you play villains as well?
No, he's into musical theatre by proxy. He's my brother.
Yeah.
So I've got all the songs playing in our room constantly, and he'll hear them and he'll like some of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think of your brother's performances? Have you seen any of the performances?
Not very good.
Oh yeah.
They are.
How could he improve, would you say?
Go on.
Not forget his lines.
Okay, forgetting the lines. Okay. I mean, you're also a performer on this side. Have you got any advice how to not to forget your lines?
No, because I hate learning lines.
Yeah.
So what I started doing, I just write my own shows, and
I thought
then.
you said I just write it in my hand. I thought it was the
No,
same.
I don't. I think stand-up comedians do that, but I just find learning lines so stressful that I just started
you've
writing my own
You've
shows.
created your own genre of theatre to actually.
Yeah, so if you get a line wrong, no one's going to
No
be
one
offended.
notice, yeah,
It's all right.
okay.
But yeah, so I've got no tips, and I just admire anyone and everyone who can memorize anything, and
Yeah.
mostly the lines. How's it going? How's West Ham doing these days?
Come and join us. Could we make a musical about West Ham?
Yes.
And who would be the villain in that? That's a good question. Who would be the villain? So we have got Honor, we've got Kaya, we've got
Reggie.
Reggie,
Yeah.
and Mikey. We've got Margot over here. What are you saying?
No, nice to meet you, Reggie. But yeah, I was just wondering, do you watch a lot of football then? Do you watch West Ham?
Yeah. What? Any thoughts on the Euros?
The only reason Spain won because Rainy Mole.
Because of what?
Uranium Mole. The football player.
Oh, Lamal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So have we got an equivalent in the UK of Lamal?
Yamal is a good football player, right? Very good.
Yeah. Have we got anyone as good as that?
I think my friend is.
Okay.
He plays for a football team.
Okay. Amazing. All right. So, could you make? What do you think? Could you make a musical out of the drama of England going through the Euros?
I think with musical theatre, there's so many just ideas. You could do anything with it, really.
Anything,
yeah.
just up to your imagination.
Exactly.
What would you do if you're going to make your own musical, and then you wouldn't have to worry about remembering your lines?
I mean, I'd probably sit in my room for about a year trying to figure out what even the concept would be, you know?
Okay.
So many ideas buzzing up there.
Maybe we could help you out because we've got a few already. We've got The Race, the musical, Park Run, the musical. We've got England, the musical, or even West Ham, the musical. But I think these are all tragedies. That's the problem.
But you know what? I was just thinking this could be like an interesting. No, but you know, yeah. But you know. What would be really funny, and I'd be up for it, is to create a musical or like a theatre show based on a meme, because memes are very superficial. Yeah,
musical.
so if you got like the Gucci Gang people, like, you know, the guy who's doing the Gucci Gang.
Lots of different memes, or would it just be
No, just really explore one. I mean, maybe you can combine. I don't know what the experts think on the other side, but yeah.
the
musical.
What do you think about a musical based on memes? What do you think?
I think he's the expert.
Oh my.
Yeah, come on, Kai, we want your opinion as well. Kaya's going to be, Anna's going to be putting it on, but we need to know what the audience thinks. Is it worth producing this?
Probably.
Probably.
I think it's going to be very funny. No, not really.
No? Is there anyone that comes to mind that that's stuck in your head?
No.
No? Okay.
I think it'd be hard to pull off because a lot of them are really time stamped, right?
Yeah.
Like a certain meme is like a certain time, and
so you'd have to do it like that week, basically.
Yeah, it'd be hard to do because you'd. What's the word? The second you start producing, probably next week it's gonna be over with. No one's gonna care anymore.
Okay. You've got an idea.
But you know, but maybe that's like a good one for you then, Honor, because you said, it's gonna take you like years to come up with a concept. But if you know that you've got the expiry date of a meme, like a few days,
you have to come up with a concept every week. Basically.
You just have to churn something out quickly. It doesn't have to be like the best musical ever.
I mean,
but
could you have like a musical where you just say it's based on this week's meme, whatever it is? And then you've just got a series of props and backdrops, and you just base the music on whatever this week's meme is. But what is this week's meme?
This week's meme?
What's this week's meme?
What is it?
I'd love to hear. Oh, no,
Let's analyse it together.
Alright.
Yeah.
What would it be? I think what's really had a grip over humanity in the part this year, I'd say, the first part of this year at least, is what's the word? Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet.
Yeah.
Okay. Skibbity toilet. Okay. I mean, Okay, well, let's just stick with Skibidi Toilet because it's something that we all know about. And just imagine it came out this week. Could you make a musical out of Skibidi Toilet?
Absolutely, definitely, 100%. And I think Skibidi Toilets is just such an amazing kind of like mind-boggling thing.
Yeah.
And in fact, the show that I'm making right now, I'm thinking about Skibidi Toilets a lot in that.
So you're already incorporating Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, because I don't know what episodes are doing right now, but certainly at the beginning when you had like these humans kind of just like running around, whatever, and then you suddenly you've got these like giant toilets, like these scary characters taking over the world. That was giving me like some serious creeps and like disturbing vibes.
So it was actually quite disturbing then.
Yeah,
Skibidi Toilet.
but I just wonder like what is about Skibidi Toilet? Like what is it about in your eyes? Because I'm still trying to work it out.
Do you find it disturbing, like Margot? Is it a bit disturbing?
Well, it's all derived from a song that a Turkish. So there was this big Turkish guy, right?
Yeah.
Big, right? He'd eat food, and then a song would play, and his stomach would shake to the tune of the song, right? And then people would see this, and then they'd put that music over the toilet with the head popping out, and it's just gone from there. It's been ridiculous.
So you actually know the history. Hang on a sec, Kyle.
Yeah, we need
a final thought before you go, and I think you've got the light on your phone as well. So you don't want to run out of batteries. Give us a final thought.
I think, Skibidi Toilet.
Would you go and see Skibidi Toilet the musical?
Yeah, I think it would be quite funny.
Okay, all right. So you would. Okay, that's a definite yes. And any directorial points about it?
Make it less scary.
Okay, so it is quite scary. So make it maybe a bit less scary for the younger audience.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
The children are going to be watching.
Ask like what would be, because you said it would be funny, and I agree, and a little bit scary. But what would be like the main plot? Like, is there something that happens? Because I understand the Skibidi Toilet is like two fractions that are trying to kill each other off. But would there be some kind of like a plot development?
What would the plot be? And maybe that's one for Honor. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Kaya. What would the plot be? Come and join us again, Reggie. Do you know about Skibidi Toilet?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you could? There can be a musical about that. Would you go and see a musical about Skibidi Toilet?
Yeah, if there was one.
Okay, so it's got legs, this thing. But what would the plot be? Let's ask Honor.
I think it could be about anything, really.
Yeah.
There'd be a few questions of whether to make it character-based or faction-based, right? With the more character-based,
the two different factions.
Yeah, or it could be like stuff within a single faction, right?
Yeah.
Because that's always a question with the musical. What kind of direction do you want to go?
Who's the goodie and who's the baddie?
Yeah. Oh, it's my brother's boyfriend.
Yeah. What do you think, Reggie? Who's the goodie and who's the bad?
What had the toilets are the bad people. Yeah. And the one that had TV and cameras on their head are the good people, and speakers on their head are also the good people.
Okay. All right. And so we worked out who the goodies and the baddies are. We're talking about. We got Margot, we got Reggie, we got Kaya, we got Honor. Tell us your name.
Jude.
Jude, and I'm Mike. Can I hit you with a round of applause? At the moment, this is Talkaoke, Freeform Talk Show, and we've started talking about memes, and we just picked at random the meme of Skibidi Toilet. Could you make a musical out of Skibidi Toilet, and what would it be? Who would be the goodies? Who would be the baddies? How would it actually unfold? Come and join us. Yes, he's doing a good job, but you can join us as well. We're talking. Tell us your name.
What's your name?
What's your name? Rosie. Are we going to take? I think that. Come and join us. We're talking about. Do you ever get into any memes? Are you familiar with the Skibidi Toilet meme?
I know.
Only saying it all the time.
Okay. Have you seen it? Would you take Reggie to a musical that was based on Skibidi Toilet?
I don't know, I've not seen it.
Okay, I mean, what can someone explain this a little bit?
It's a kids show about talking toilets who kill people.
Okay.
So.
And what happens?
They go around the city destroying stuff.
And would you watch a musical about that?
I don't know if it was good, maybe.
Okay.
Can I tell you some more about it?
Yeah.
Ain't the same size as humans. There's some size of buildings and everything. and there's a toilet has swords on as their arms, and one that has spider legs.
Does it scare you? Because this is what we're talking
No.
about. You're not scared of it. You don't. Does it make you frightened to go to the toilet?
No.
Okay.
I ain't real, just YouTube.
Okay. It's not real. It's YouTube. But what about if we made it into a real life musical? I mean, obviously we've got the one song, but how are you going to expand the repertoire?
But just because you were saying that there are two factions, because you've got, as Reggie was saying, there's the good guys who are the people, or like the characters with the cameras on them, and you've got the bad. Is that right, Reggie? The good ones are the ones with the cameras on them, yeah? That's.
And TVs and speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bad ones are the toilets, yeah? So I wondered.
Like a Romeo and Juliet.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is there a room for some kind of like love plot? Because you know, in Romeo and Juliet, you've got two families, they don't like each other, and yet two people from this they fall in love. So.
Okay, could it be? Can you explain us the story of Romeo and Juliet? Who knows Romeo and Juliet? You do, and maybe you could explain it. What happens in Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, so as she said, Romeo, two families that don't like each other.
Yeah.
And they fall in love. And
could you have a skibbity toilet version of?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be quite good.
Where the camera falls in love with the toilet or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the head
They
of
say love starts with hate, don't they? Love starts with hate. That's what they say. So.
And you know, I think a lot of us, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think everybody's had an experience of dropping their phone or their camera phone, whatever, to a toilet. And that's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
Gotta see them.
Somebody dropping their phone down the toilet and then they fall down there and they enter the world of skibbity toilet and then somehow they find true love down there.
Can I tell you how some people think skibbity toilet happened?
Yeah.
Apparently some people fell down a toilet.
Okay. What were you saying? That it comes from Turkey? Do you want to just say
Yeah. There was this Turkish guy who'd eat a lot of food and then he'd shake his stomach around, and he'd just have that music playing, and the kids would see that, and they'd make it into their own sort of thing. Which is why I think for the Skibbity Toilet musical, it would be a jukebox musical, which is where you pull songs from real life, like Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, and you put the songs in the context of a musical. I think that'd be quite interesting.
Okay, so we're actually making some progress here. I mean, the love and hate thing, can you fall in love with someone you hate? And what about, I can see you're both wearing West Ham. Who is the most hated team for West Ham?
Millwall.
Do you think you'd ever fall in love with a Millwall supporter? Would it ever happen?
No.
You already have.
Okay. No, never. You'll never happen. So maybe there could be like a West Ham Millwall kind of storyline, a counter storyline as well. Would that work, or is that just going too far? Do you think that's going to?
I think it's going to be good.
You think that would be good? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it going too far?
Way too far.
Going way too far. Okay. What do you think about that? A love story between a West Ham supporter and a Millwall supporter.
I think that's good.
You think it's good? Okay. You like it?
I think that's good.
You think it's good? What do you think? Come sit down as well. Let's all electrically say, we'll give you a round of applause. We have got Anna, we've got Kaya, we've got Jude, we've got Reggie, we've got Rosie, and we've got
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Are you a Chelsea supporter?
Am I a Chelsea supporter?
Yeah.
No, West Ham.
Okay.
My mum picked my name, not me.
It's just a bit confusing, that's all.
And it wasn't to do with football.
Okay,
It's something to do with...
football. Okay, well, I mean, what do you think about this idea? Could you have somebody from West Ham falling in love with a Millwall? Do you think it would work as a kind of Romeo and Juliet sort of thing?
Don't know, unless they're proper hooligans, then no.
Okay, so maybe they come together for a shared love of being hooligans. I don't know, would that work? Could it combine with the Skibbity Toilet? What do you think?
I think sports fans just have so much in common. Even though obviously, right, you support different teams, you still got a real passion for the sport and a love for the sport. Exactly. You will want to just see these players perform their best and play well.
Okay, I mean, how does that compare to like the world of theatre and musicals and stuff like that? Is it the same? You think? Are there rivalries? Different musicals?
People obviously have their like personal favourites. Some people have musicals they don't particularly like.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's the rivalry fashion of football, right? It's always two teams facing off against each other. Right.
Yeah, which is built into a musical, I suppose, where you've got rivalries
Yeah.
between different,
Like,
the goodie and the bad.
yeah, so I feel so a singular musical could have themes of rivalry, but musicals as a whole don't have themes of rivalry because it's just one musical.
Okay. All right. Okay. So where are we going to go with this?
But I mean, speaking of sports and memes, like, has anybody seen the in the Olympics the Turkish guy? I mean, maybe just the Turkish people, they just come up with best things, but the Turkish, yeah.
The heart of a meme world.
Seems so, because it was a Turkish shooter. Yeah, he had just such a chilled energy. He scored a silver medal. It was just incredible. Just this dude in a t-shirt with glasses, no special gear, and he just rocks up and he just.
Yeah, it's more casual.
Just casual.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like that. Maybe not rival. I suppose it was a rivalry, but I think something about his attitude that I really like.
Could you weave him into this? Could he be part of like a casual kind of observer of the war between the toilets and the cameras?
Yeah.
Could it work?
Well, me and my brother, we're Turkish, both of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waiting for your next meeting.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do you think? Is Turkey somehow a kind of meme central sort of?
I think it's the attitude of that Turkish shooter. It's a very shared attitude in Turkey. You know, like people are just a lot more relaxed there. Kind of, you can say about the people of Turkey.
Yeah, there's funny people all around.
Yeah. So there's a lot of funny people in Turkey. Okay, so maybe that's what helps generate the memes. Yeah.
So is there like a meme generating attitude?
Yeah. Okay, come and join us. So how am I going to explain this? We've got Chelsea, we've got Rosie, we've got Reggie, we've got Jude, we've got Kaya, we've got Honor. Tell us your name. Isla, and I'm Mikey. We've got Margot over here. We're talking about
Memes and football.
Thank you, Reggie. Yes. Are you familiar with the Skibbity toilet meme?
No.
No. No. Okay. Do you want to? Who wants to explain it? Skibbity toilet. Yeah.
So they got talking. No, not talking, but they got evil toilets with faces in them, and then they got speaker blokes who they go, and they got the camera blokes who also go around killing the bad guys.
And TVs, people.
Yeah.
Go on.
And in the also there's a giant red speaker person and a giant speaker and the TV one. What had little things on there and his shoulders.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to come back to Isla because you're new here. Are you from? Does this ring any bells? Are you familiar with this at all?
Yeah, I see it on YouTube.
Okay. Do you think you could turn that into a musical? No.
No.
Well, these people around the table say yes. Tell us why you think it would be a good musical. Explain a little bit more about it.
I think anything can be turned into a musical.
Right. Yeah.
Even this guy's life story. Something. Have you heard of Hamilton? It's the story of a what's the word? American.
Yeah.
What's his name? What was Hamilton? He was a politician, right? And they made an entire 3-hour. Hi, Mum. 3-hour length. Mum, do you want to join us?
We've got a whole family reunion.
If you're talking about Hamilton, I'll join you.
Yeah.
Join us, yeah.
Mum really sparked my theatre obsession. It's been great.
Well, it's because we're talking about. Basically, Honor here said anything can be theatre, and we're also talking about memes. So what we're thinking of, to get something that's really catchy, we just do it on the latest meme.
Yeah.
And then turns out a big meme around here is something called Skibbity toilets. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, she knows all about that.
Okay, well, apparently not. But we've told Isla now.
Watch it, but they're telling. But they both say, "Oh, you always watch Skibbity Toilet."
And anyway, we have kind of developed an idea for a musical based on Skibbity Toilet. How would it work? Who's the goodies? Who's the baddies? Could there be a love angle there? Do you think it's a good idea?
I think that's the worst idea I've ever heard.
Is it one of those cases? Come and join us. We've got
Skibbity toilet apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So we have got and football. We've got Reggie. We've got Jude. We have got Kaya. We have got Honor. We have got Isla. We've got
Jem,
and we've got
Freddie.
and
Eddie.
and I'm Mikey. Are you familiar with Skibbity Toilet?
Yes, it's the best thing ever.
It's the best thing, and why?
Because the Skibbity toilets will hunt you at night.
Okay. Is it scary?
Not really, but when it hunts you at night, it's a bit scary.
Okay. And what do you think about the idea of making a musical out of Skibbity Toilet? Would it work?
I don't really know, but there already is like a kind of song of Skibbity Toilet.
Okay, so they've made a song. Could he make a musical? Honor over here says yes, you could actually make a musical out of anything. And the reason why we've gone for Skibbity Toilet is because it's current now, and the idea is we just change it every time a new meme comes out. So yeah, have you got any favourite memes?
There is a new meme.
Yeah, what's the new meme?
It's a chicken nugget singing
A
song.
chicken nugget singing. Okay, I've got a button for that. I mean, is Skibbity Toilet over, and should we be doing the chicken nugget meme? Has anyone else seen the chicken nugget meme? Yeah. Can you explain it a little bit more?
So it's basically just a random chicken nugget with a cowboy hat.
A chicken nugget with a cowboy. Could you make a musical out of that?
I think so. Okay. You could kind of.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Come and join. Are you off again? Give us a final thought. What would you like to see a musical about?
I don't know, mate. No, stay. Fortnite.
Have a think. A musical about Fortnite. Okay. Okay, maybe you could have Okay, what do you think has got more legs? The chicken nugget musical, the Skibbity Toilet musical, or a musical about Fortnite? Fortnite. You say Fortnite?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been playing for Fortnite for 4 years.
Okay. All right, so it seems like we just throw the Skibbity Toilet out the window and the chicken nugget and focus on the Fortnite.
Flush it down the toilet.
Yeah, we just flush it down.
Flush it down the Skibbity Toilet.
Exactly what he said.
I've been playing Fortnite for like, I think 4 or 5 years, and I've been playing it like ever since, and I'm really good at it.
Okay, come and join us. What would a musical about? Come on, yes.
Come on.
Yeah, they'll come back. They'll be back a bit. What would a musical about Fortnite look like?
So I think it would kind of look like, it would just be like a normal Fortnite match.
Yeah.
But like the players can communicate with each other.
Okay. So
instead of just having to like shoot them.
Okay, so they can communicate with each other. Yeah. Okay.
But this is a good question. What would be the plot and stuff? Because I know you were saying like, is it going to be focusing on an individual or like a group and something? But I'm thinking Fortnite. Will it be focusing like on characters in Fortnite, or you as the player playing a character in Fortnite? Like, what's the main plot? Or is there like a special mission that you'd be focusing on? Like, because you know they made the Barbie film, right?
Yeah.
Was that even good?
Okay, and just before you go, Jem, just give us a thought on the Fortnite musical. Would that work as a musical, or would you rather see Skibbity Toilet the musical?
Definitely Fortnite.
Fortnite, okay. So maybe we're on to a winner there. Okay, we got a new face at the table. Tell us your name.
Harley.
Just remind me your name again.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget. You can be anything you want on this Talkaoke table. Chicken nugget. Okay, and
A higher Riz.
A higher is.
a higher Rus.
Yep.
Okay, and you've not got a name, but you've got a registration plate. So you are R55 KYL. Well, what's your real name?
KRL.
Okay, KYL. Can we call you KYL? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Number plate.
Yeah. Okay. Numbers. We can call him Numbers KYL. Okay. Right. So, what did you think about Fortnite the musical? Would you go and see it? And how would it work if we were going to produce this?
They have a lot of contracts because the game was so popular. They have thousands of characters of different companies. Like they've got contracts with Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, DC. So Lego now.
Yeah. Okay. And this is all in Fortnite.
There's Rocket Lev. It's a football game with cars, but it's a massive empire of just money.
Okay. So Fortnite is super massive. Will we be able to find a place for the Fortnite the musical?
Does anybody know how Fortnite started before it became this massive empire?
Okay, we heard about the history of Skibidi Toilet. What about the history of Fortnite? How did it start?
I think I know.
Yeah, go on.
So, like, in around like 2016 or 2017, like that's when it like got made, but like I don't really know how it got made.
I mean, how did Fortnite start?
So there's someone who made like shooting games, yeah, and then they made a game called Fortnite, and the person who called Fortnite name was Epic Games.
Right. Okay. So it started by Epic Games. What was the concept? How did they come up with it?
And like from shooting games.
Okay. So it's just about shooting. A bit like the Turkish guy. Maybe it was based on the Turkish. What's that?
Press it.
You can press this one. Just I tell you what, just give everyone a round of applause. That's that one. Okay, that's for everybody. Just find out.
What's that one then?
Okay, there's too many now. It's like chili sauce. These sound effects. You've got to just be, it's like chili sauce on your chicken nugget. Okay, where are we going to go with this? So we're talking about Fortnite. Do we want to tell the story of Fortnite?
Tell the story. Basically, right?
Yeah.
There was two guys, right?
Yeah.
And they were all in the back of a car, and they were like, "Oh, I think we should make a game."
Yeah.
And then they just made a game, and then
And they were just making the game for themselves.
Yeah, they're making a game for themselves, and then they were like, "I think we should put it out and sell it," and then they sold it, and then If I had to guess how Fortnite started, I would say it started with Jonesy walking around in London, and then the Big Bang happened, and he got sent.
Hang on a sec. Numbers, we want a final thought from you before you go, but just carry on your point.
And the Big Bang happened, and it launched him into a different dimension, which is called Fortnite.
Okay. Okay, so it's about going into a different dimension from the back of a car. Are you off? Give us a final thought.
None of you lot said the same right thing.
Yeah, what is it?
Back in 2001, Save the World was made. From Save the World, it was like a trading game. From that, because they had guns, they made it into like you just trade for better value.
Okay.
Guns.
Okay, it's like a trading game called Save the World.
It was made in like early No, it was a lot later than that. It was like 2012.
Yeah.
And it was originally a zombie game where you go around, you build your base, and you save people.
Yeah.
Then they came out with the Battle Royale, where you play with other players and shoot them all.
That's the spam.
And then eventually loads of people started playing it and got obsessed with it, and they started doing collaborations, and then eventually first of all there was the first chapter of the game where it had, was it like 12 seasons?
Right.
10 seasons, right? And then it went on to chapter 2, that had more seasons, and eventually now they're on chapter 5.
Right.
So it's been season 3.
Okay, so what I'm getting is it kind of evolved from a trading game, from like then there was a guns game, there was a shooting game, and now. Okay, one at a time. Now I would say go for this. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Now we're kind of onto Fortnite. The Fortnite taking over the world, basically. It's kind of taken over the minds of young people, it seems.
It took the mind off of me.
Yeah, it took your mind.
Yeah.
Are you going to get it back?
I still know lots of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But and my favourite thing, there's a little game in Fortnite, like tycoons. Yeah. So that that's like building a house, so you need to get money and stuff to buy a house.
Okay. So it's like that you can buy a house in Fortnite.
You can't buy a house in Fortnite.
What's that?
You can't buy a house in Fortnite, mate. You got
How does it Okay, all right. We have too many. I'm gonna take this back now. Yeah.
So why do people play Fortnite? Is it about doing all the things that you can't actually do in real life? Is it like
you can't shoot people in real life?
Okay. Can you shoot people in real life?
Yes, you can. Like in Britain, no, but America, yes.
Okay.
In Britain, yeah. AK-47 straight to the head.
Okay. All right. So Is it about? What's the appeal of Fortnite? That's probably the best way. What's the appeal of Fortnite?
I know. Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay.
In the trailers, they bright colours and they use their massive influence on young people to get more, to make them buy the in-game currency to buy the characters.
Got too much influence now.
Well, yeah, way too much.
Okay.
No, the game died down back in 2000.
What's that?
The game died down back in 2012.
You think so?
Yeah.
So do you think Fortnite is over?
Yeah, but like I'm gonna play in like 2 days from now.
Okay. So you're still playing it? Okay. So it hasn't done.
I'm just playing it in 2 days.
Okay.
Because they're doing an update which plays the OG thing.
Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, how is Fortnite going to evolve? Is it actually going to be able to grow and turn into something new? You say no. You say yes. You say yes.
The reason is because like it's been going on for like a couple of years now, and they're not just going to stop it like that. They're going to keep on doing it because like.
Where is it going to go? How's it going to keep the attention of the young people?
No one knows because like it went from like just little noobs walking around the map getting 200 pumped from like just like a ship in a bottle just throwing it at people and grenades and stuff like that. So, God knows what.
You don't know. I mean, could you combine it with new memes, Isla? What do you think?
I mean, there's like a new thing in Fortnite. They've added something from another game into it.
Yeah? What have they added?
So, there's a game called Fall Guys, and they added it into Fortnite. So, like, you can get Fall Guys back bling or something.
Yeah.
And then,
What did they add in? Say again?
they added Fall Guys characters and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can click on like a mod or something, like a game or something, and it will turn you into a Fall Guys character.
Okay, so you can actually turn into other characters from other games. I mean,
Yeah, go on. In Fortnite, they added also another new game called Reload, and when you play that, and if your teammates still alive and you die in it, you respawn, and if you and your teammate die, you don't respawn.
Okay.
And like at 6 or 7 people remaining, and there's like you can't, if you die you can't respawn anymore. I'll say reboot and cancelled, and then like that.
Okay, I can come to you in a second. Hang on a sec. Ohio. Yep.
You can have a blueberry. Yeah, but like, where is Fortnite set? Because I'm just thinking about Aveley. Like, who actually lives here in Aveley? I'm just wondering.
Could you set?
Yeah. You live here? Could it be set somewhere like a normal place, like Aveley or something?
Actually, you set the new Fortnite in Aveley.
Like the thing is, like he did miss something about Fortnite Reload. It's not just like with all the weapons that we have right now. It's with like all the OG weapons, like the pump, tac, snipers, and like impulse grenades and stuff like that. And it's just got really good. Stop! Anyway, so like instead of it like. Because some people don't like the weapons that are in the normal game, so they play Reload.
We want a final thought from you guys before you go.
Let's
have a final thought. What do you think of the idea of Fortnite the musical? Would you go and see it, and what would make it really good?
Oh, I don't think I would see it.
Why?
It's a bit bent.
Okay, you wouldn't go and see it. Okay, all right. Maybe we need to come up with a new idea. Numbers, have you got a final thought for us? Numbers, KYL? KY. Have you got a final thought for us?
Deadest piece of...
Grab the mic, because you're too far away now.
It's the deadest piece of thing I've ever played in my life.
You think it's dead?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, come and join us. We're talking about... we started off talking about... and we want a final thought from you before you go. So we have got Honor, we've got Kaya, we've got Jude. What's your name again?
You're in it.
And we've got, what's your name?
My name is Freddie!
Okay, we've got Freddie. Tell us your name.
Paige.
And?
Jasmine.
No, Anon. Can I call you Anonymous? Okay, so we're talking about memes, and we're talking about could you make a musical from a meme? What meme? We were talking about Skibidi Toilet. Could you have that as a musical? Then we started talking about actually Fortnite would be a better subject for a musical. And then that's basically where we are. We talked a lot about Fortnite and why it's so big. But I'm going to hang on a sec, Freddie, because I can get a final thought from these three before they go.
I still believe you can make a musical out of anything.
Okay, but what would you choose?
What would I choose? I'm a big sucker for high school stories.
High school stories?
The musicals, yeah.
I mean, what school do you go to?
Orsett Heath.
Orsett Heath? Could you make a musical about Orsett Heath?
Too small of a school.
You're going to get spoiled.
Okay, too small. Could you make it, he said it in the toilets, make it Skibidi Toilet based? Final thought?
I wouldn't make a story about the toilets of Orsett Heath. They're not very good.
Okay. But isn't that the drama of it? Isn't that the tragedy of it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, final thought?
I don't think parents would take their kids to go see the Skibidi Toilet musical.
Why?
Because I think they're already watching it too much and they might think it's a bit unhealthy for them.
Okay. Okay, are they getting brainwashed? Yeah.
What is everyone's opinions on vapes?
On vapes, okay.
I've got to say something quick to him. Harley, look, vapes are really bad. Like, it's with cigarettes, vapes and stuff like that. Because it's like, you're thinking, oh, it's not that bad. It's just like a bit of smoke. Harley, stop! It's just like a bit of smoke. That's what you're thinking, but it's not. It's a battery that you're smoking out of, and God knows what's in that.
Unhealthy.
And Harley, can I have that number plate, please?
Okay.
Right.
You know you vape?
Okay, so I mean, what do you think about vapes?
Vapes is terrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, could you bring the vape controversy into the musical?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vapes are bad.
Definitely. How would it work? I mean, I guess you could have a smoke machine on stage, couldn't you?
I mean, I think with vapes, yeah, it's an interesting one because they look really appealing, but actually, like, do we really know what they're doing? Because I've heard that if you smoke, like if you vape them, when you vape for long enough, it affects your nervous system, and then what that means is a lot of young people that we work with back in London, they develop like neurological conditions where they walk in a like funny way, in a wrong way. So, and they're children, right? They're teenagers. So look how quickly it affected them. It's incredible.
Okay. Was that the vapes or was it something else?
What? I got something.
Yeah.
Like, Skibidi Toilet is like brain rot. Shush! No, leave him. He's not a person. No, Harley. No.
Anyway, just make your point.
So like, my point is, Skibidi Toilet is the best, but it gives you brain rot. But I don't like. But
maybe we could talk about brain rot because it seems like you're saying that the vapes are rotting the brain, Fortnite's rotting the brain, Skibidi Toilets.
I need everyone's opinion.
Yeah.
What's everyone's opinion of them two dating?
I mean, earlier on we were talking about love across the divides, so maybe that could fit into our Skibidi Toilet.
I like when people date.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good thing because then you're spreading love. Do you know what I mean? Because if you date, if you've got boyfriend, girlfriend, I think that's nice. I'm really big fan of people dating.
Okay, you think it's a good idea? Okay.
Can I quickly say something?
Okay. Maybe it's an antidote to brain rot to actually date. What were you going to say?
No, but they do inappropriate stuff at young ages. Wait, what?
No one talks about anything inappropriate. Are you talking about something inappropriate?
No, he is. Look. He is.
Okay. Anyway, where are we going to go with this conversation? Where are we going to go with this? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like.
Yeah.
Obviously, like love is like something that will happen in life, and like the other day I had to break up with my girlfriend because I can't see her anymore because like all the riots that are happening around Aveley and stuff.
Right.
But I think I can still speak to her somehow.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, well that's a sad story in itself.
Well, I put a sad song for him.
No, that's the sad music. Is this one? It takes a while to build up. That's a sad story in itself, isn't it? So, yeah.
Can I ask you a Frankie, can I ask you, like, so if the riots were happening, what was the reason they had to... Sorry, is it Frankie? Freddie? Freddie or Frankie? Freddie, sorry, Freddie. So you're saying that the riots were happening and that's what kind of caused you breaking up with your girlfriend, but how so? Does that mean that she can't go out of the house, you can't go out of the house? Like, what is the actual reason?
Is it love across the divide? Tell us a bit more.
So like, people think like love isn't like a true thing, but like love is like a thing because love at first sight, that's a thing as well.
Yeah. So
because I can just be walking around and see someone and I can love them, and that's love at first sight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so love just happens to you. It happens to gay people as well. Says Harley.
Look at me.
Yeah.
He looked at me when he said gay. That's not very nice.
Okay, so what do you? Okay, we know Freddie believes in love. Does everyone else around the table believe in love? No, you say no. Do you believe in love?
No.
No. Do you believe in love?
I don't really know.
No. Okay. Do you believe in love?
I believe in love, yeah.
Okay.
I believe in.
Yeah.
Nothing matters. Yeah.
Come and join us. This is Talkaoke Pop-Up Talk Show. At the moment, we are talking about love. Freddie believes in love at first sight. One love. Okay. Come and join us. We have got Reggie. We've got Freddie. We have got
Paige.
We've got Anonymous, and we've got Harley and Mikey. Come and join us.
H12 Chappy.
Okay.
I got them for me as well.
Yeah.
FSAV.
FSAV, okay. So we're talking about love. And earlier on we were talking about, could you make a musical in Aveley? What would it be about? Would it be about Fortnite? Would it be? Have you heard of Skibbity Toilet? No.
Skibbity Toilet.
Okay.
Skibbity Toilet.
Okay. It's basically. Hang on a second. It's a meme basically. And it's something that young people are very much into. Give us your name. What's your name?
I'm Steve.
And
I'm Sue.
And
Sue.
Okay, Steve, Sue, and Mikey, and we've got Margot over here. Margot, do you want to say something?
No, I think believing in love is I think it's a really nice, it's a beautiful thing, but I have to say that I haven't always believed in love, because when I was probably around your age, when I was getting interested in people, you know, you just don't really know how how to interact with people. I found like being in love embarrassing. It's just when you go when you get a bit older, then things begin to make sense. So I'm really impressed that you had a girlfriend who had to kind of break up. I understand, but
so just before you got here, Freddie was saying that he had a girlfriend that he can't see anymore because of the riots. Oh, we're on the main stage now, so we're talking about. Okay, well, this is complicated. We're basically talking about, could you make a musical in Aveley? We're talking about what it would be about. Would it be about love? Would it be about love across the divide? And yeah, would it involve the game Fortnite? That's what we're talking about here. Yeah.
And brainwashing.
Yeah.
And it was something about damaging effects of too much gaming on people's brains.
Yeah. That was okay. Anyway, what do you think on this side?
On what, sorry?
What do you think? Could we set a musical in Aveley?
You can set a musical anywhere you are, really. But you've got to find the right theme, the right people. When I think of Aveley, I think of a lot of rubbish tips, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're being asked. Okay.
But there's some positive stuff in that you can do an awful lot on top of rubbish tips, bringing them back to a good state and making them country parks and things like that.
Okay. So is that what you want to do? You want to make a country park here?
Been involved in country park making, when I was mayor in 2015.
Yeah.
We had some work done on country parks. I think we could do that.
Okay, I mean, what do you think? Would you go to a country park, and what would actually make you go to a country park?
Country park?
Yeah? What kind of things would you want to see there?
See how rude he is.
Okay, you've got the mic. Tell us what.
Give the mic to him.
All right.
So, I've been to a country park before, and it was really good. Ow, ow.
What was good about it?
I just hurt my finger. The country park's just really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you know?
And also, I saw a kid like on the slide, but then he started running across, and then he tried to get down the ladder, but he just fell.
All right.
He just hit his face.
Okay. Okay. All right, yeah, that's. Okay. So actually, country parks are quite popular. Where are we going to go this? Because we were talking about musicals. Could you set a musical in a country park? Would that help to promote? Two rules on Talkaoke, Freddie. No fighting, no singing.
I want to do some singing.
Just go over to the main mic and ask him.
The guy's got a. Yeah. But so you're saying there is a lot of like rubbish tips around the area. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I really like the idea of like rewilding. I think there was somebody here earlier who was saying that they're gonna rewild this area starting from this little forest there. Yeah. I think it's really
Does Aveley need rewilding?
The reason, because like, for example, everyone loves music just like this.
Yeah.
And I'm really good at music.
Hang on a second, I'm going to come over to Sue.
Are you gonna help to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you? Because we are looking for volunteers.
Okay, what kind of jobs?
Just going over the hidden gem and help tidy it up and things like that.
Okay.
And make it into a little bit of a country park thing.
Would you get involved?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm going to hit you with a round of applause. Would you get involved, Paige?
Probably.
You probably would. Okay. Would you get involved, Freddie? Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Is that a yes or a no? Is that a yes or a no? That's a yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So everyone would get involved. You wouldn't get involved.
He's lazy.
I'll be working.
You'd rather. Okay. What about if there was a bit of money involved? Would you come and join us? This is Talkaoke.
What's that? I was asked him if he works at his age, and he said no. Well, he can go over and help, can't he?
Would you like to work and earn money?
Yeah.
Okay. What about earning other things rather than money? Could you earn other things?
He could meet friends, couldn't he? And a girlfriend, maybe.
Okay. Going back to the love story, maybe you could find love like Freddie found love, working on the country park. Anyway. Give us a final thought before you go, Anonymous. Give us a final thought. We're talking about the country park, we're talking about games, we're talking about Aveley the musical, anything. Give us what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, up for it all. Are you off as well? Give us a final thought.
Yes.
You up for it all? Okay. All right, so we've got a couple of very relatively enthusiastic volunteers for working on the country park. Final thought, Freddie, before you go?
I love Skibbity Toilet!
Okay, so Skibbity Toilet, are you familiar with this? No? Okay. Someone's going to have to, you know it. Can you explain what it is?
It's where there's a head hanging out of the toilet.
Okay, and what does it do?
It shouts out Skibbity Toilet.
Okay. And what is it? Is it on the computer? Or is it?
It's on everything.
It's everywhere. Okay, Skibbity Toilet. Okay, maybe you can explain a little bit. And we've got some new faces. So we've got Steve, we've got Sue, we've got
Kathy.
And
Panjala.
And we've got Marg over here and Mikey. Yeah, so we've been talking about a lot today. We've been talking about. Go on, you can explain, Marg.
So, I mean, but we started about talking about are the school holidays a bit too long, and a lot of people said like, oh, actually, they could be 13 years long, and that's one of the pirates.
Basically, some people said a week.
There should be no school holidays. What makes you say that?
Oh, the kids get on my nerves. No.
I mean, some people.
I say my son's a teacher. The summer holiday's very long. What he'd like is a more balanced year. So the working weeks are a bit shorter through the year and not such a long.
But you know, there was this concept that maybe.
That was a long time ago. We've been through a lot of subjects.
Yeah. But it's funny because some people are saying like, because you can learn new things like skills, maybe even volunteering during summer holidays. Maybe you can get some discount points for when you come back to school. Maybe you get some days off then. So I wonder whether it's like an initiative.
Almost.
Yeah, like nectar points.
What we're talking about is getting credits for learning stuff during the school holidays.
Yeah, for volunteering.
in America they go off to camps.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
sounds fantastic for everybody, really,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
mums get a break, don't they? And the kids probably learn quite a lot and meet new
Maybe
people.
we should be thinking of something like that here.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great idea.
Okay. Anyway, then what we're talking about after that?
And then we talked about musical theatre. Could we make a musical about this area? Because we were developing some ideas. Then we talked about memes. That
Yeah.
people watch a lot of memes and what actually makes a good.
This is where maybe we need to explain a lot.
Yeah, that's
These
what I'm-
young people, they're into their memes, such as Skibbity Toilet that we heard about.
But but one of the memes is like, for instance, you know, the Turkish guy in the Olympics who was just exactly. And then there was another
The
meme
singing
which
chicken nugget.
singing chicken nugget with cowboy hat. But it's something that kind of is very catchy, the memes, and we were thinking, could that become,
Could it be a musical, or could you make a different musical every
Yeah.
week based on
the trending memes?
Yeah.
But the thing about Skibbity Toilet is just like this. It's
It's very
derived
big
from
with the-
another
with the
meme,
kids, yeah.
but it's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. In fact, I tried to introduce the Skibbity Toilet conversation on Talkaoke months ago, but nobody was really picking up. But these kids introduced it themselves.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting
because we're in Thurrock, that's why.
No, but I just don't know. Yeah, maybe I should have just said it here. But it's just interesting because it's a cartoon, which is it's got a lot of like conflict going on. There's some characters which are toilets with human heads. They are quite scary, and there's another fraction which are like these like robotic things. But anyway.
Yeah.
But so young people are really into that. So we were just kind of brainstorming how we can get the best out of them.
And then we're talking about Skibbity Toilet, the musical, which was very popular until somebody came up with Fortnite the musical. And then kids got very excited about that as an idea. And Skibbity Toilet just got dropped.
The council could be a musical.
Yeah, okay.
Council
How would that work?
finances.
Yeah.
Well, you could have a full council meeting, and then suddenly Tricants would get up and have a little sing-song about a particular item, and then Sue, the deputy mayor, she would get up and say something else and sing a little bit.
You could have Statler and Waldorf in the balconies,
Okay.
and we know who they might be, don't we,
Yeah.
at the
Okay.
council meetings.
You have some hecklers, basically.
Some hecklers, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember when during COVID somebody had like a very important meeting, but they had like a cat filter?
And they didn't know how to
and they
turn it
couldn't
off.
turn it off.
Yeah.
I really like that because it's kind of making something very, very serious a little bit more approachable.
I mean, would it make like the kind of workings of the council a bit more approachable, a bit more understandable?
It does actually happen at the present moment. There is a local authority that presents it at their local theatre. About local government finances. Makes a bit of a joke about it, but actually tells it as it really is, so that people understand.
Do you think people generally
complexities.
understand what happens in the council?
No.
No, that's okay, so you do need a way to find out, to get people to understand what the council are actually doing, it seems,
I've got a question for the councillors. It's true, like your councillors. Right?
Yeah.
How did you find out about these roles? What got you into being
Yeah,
a
how did you
councillor?
get sucked into
Was it through a
being a
meme or
councillor?
musical?
54 years working for local authorities.
Wow.
And it must
So you
have been
started when you were
probably,
3?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And it probably
Yeah.
took me about 10 years to understand a lot of what was going on.
Oh,
yeah.
so you were actually working in it and you didn't understand it even when you were working within
Well, no,
it?
because you work in a very small area, and you have to work in all of it. I mean, there's like 200 or 300 different services alone for you to have to understand. And
so it's a lot to understand, isn't it?
Yeah, it
200
is,
different things going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do need a way somehow to communicate what's actually happening with all these different things going on. I feel like you want to say something.
Yeah, I would like to share one good example. I am basically from India, southern part of India.
Yeah.
So I'm a local councillor also, local labour councillor elected in 2022 with the people of lovely people of Aveley and Kennington. I'm very proud about to serve for them. So here I would like to share this open events and open like summer camps and open opportunities will create wider opportunities for the new newcomers.
Okay, yeah.
I can give you one example of my own.
Yeah.
Because when I was 10th standard in India,
Yeah.
I was not aware about the regular camp and the like a professional. There is a training will be available.
Yeah.
When I was young. When
Yeah.
I was at year 10th, like 10th standard. So I went to summer camp, I joined the cricket,
Yeah.
and I picked up from that open opportunity for all.
Yeah.
And because they have selected me, because of they noticed my skills and I am something do much better, and
Yeah.
they have picked up for the regular camp, because in India they do summer camp for during the school holidays,
Yeah.
45 days.
I mean,
Open
Do
opportunity
you think
for
that would
everyone.
work here in Aveley, like some kind of summer camp?
Open opportunity for everyone, and
Yeah.
from that 45 days camp, I have been elected for the regular camp, and I played for the
Yeah.
district level and state level cricket. So that
Okay.
one we need to bring here also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I am
okay.
this is
Okay.
like a great opportunity for
Yeah.
everyone.
So in a way, what I'm picking up from that is actually just the first step is just getting involved in stuff, and you find out what you're good at. And it's just actually, yeah. Okay, give us a final thought, people, before you go. Your final thought?
Yeah, I think you're doing a very good job here, and I'm going to bear in mind Skibbity Toilet. I'm
Okay.
coming away with that memory, and I'm going to go and ask my
Yeah.
grandchildren about it.
Yeah, I mean, you might find you waste a lot of time, and you find out what it is, but it may not enrich your life. Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to start up rap sessions in the full council meeting.
Okay. All right, well, if you need any rap training, we've got Margot over here that can help you with a rap, help you with some hip hop rhymes.
It's a good idea to have a discussion and a space for people to.
Yeah, it's always fun, and you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah. Final thought, Majala?
Yeah. Sorry?
Give us a final thought before
Yes,
you go.
great. Thank you for arranging this event, and I'm very proud to attending this one.
Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're here all afternoon, so come back if you come back with any stories.
He's a great dancer as well.
Okay.
All the Indian dancing.
Have you got the moves? Is that true?
Like this.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you got the moves as well. Thank you. And as I said, do come back. We're here all afternoon, so come back.